Now we review the 2019 Full Moon Studios production, Giantess Attack vs. Mecha Fembot! Hollywood, where are you hiding the good stuff? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I ran across a bizarre movie last night. Giantess Attack vs. Mecha Fembot, I believe is the name. It is not Gigantress, it is Giantess, which is a kaiju movie about giant women. And these giant women apparently used to be employed by a TV show, but the last movie destroyed the TV show. So now there's our two heroes, Giantess and somebody else. And there's a evil villain slut who convinces a doctor to create a giant fembot, and then they go out there and they recreate the sort of wrestling movies, wrestling endings, wrestling fights of the great era of kaiju films that is the 70s. So if you want to take a Godzilla movie but replace it with women wearing slinky outfits, show no nudity whatsoever, and see them rolling around being stupid, that's what this movie is. Also, I believe that they are made giant women by some sort of a metal, looks very uncomfortable, dirty toy. Before I go any further, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, this movie is not meant to be good. Let's be clear on that. That if you like this movie, that's fine. This movie is meant to be fun, not good. And, you know, in the realm of movies like this, it is for people who have sort of that, I mean, I think most of us men at some point in our life had this sort of fantasy of a giant woman probably before you hit puberty. You know, just a giant woman as your playground. And, you know, there are a number of movies that fit into this category. This is kind of a subgenre, but it's not a very popular one because it's not a lot of people are really that into this sort of thing. So, you know, you watch this movie and it's kind of light on plot and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but there are a lot of close-ups and upskirts and panty shots. And, you know, it's a movie made for a 14-year-old boy who goes to an all-boys school and, you know, seeing panties is a big thing for him. You know, this is made for the boy that goes out there and steals a girl's panties and keeps them in his box under the bed, sort of a movie. It is a weird movie for a weird people. And you know what? Weird is not necessarily a bad thing. So long as you're not hurting anybody else, go ahead and be weird. Let's be clear on that. I mean, personally, I am not terribly tickled by seeing a giant woman running around with purple panties, and they're not even really sexy panties, they're just panties. There is, I think, the sexiest clothing in the film is somebody's screen for their phone. So there's that. And you watch this and you're just like, I don't get it. You know, I mean, I watched it all the way through. I did not have to stop. I did not have to be like, okay, this is too much for me. I turned the thing on. I let it run. I watched it through. I don't think I was paying that much attention. I think I was writing a letter for my blog as I watched this. But this is not a movie where paying full attention means all that much. I mean, it's a gobbledygook of bodies and body parts and giant women and tiny men. So if that's what you want to see, then that's what you want to see. This is one of those movies that is meant to be for fans of the genre only, and that genre being people who want to see giant women in slinky outfits who never get naked. So yes, go on with your bad self. Just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I, of course, am Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Barry, the official strawberry poison dart frog of Random Street Theater. And I am here to remind you, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers Random Street Theater gets, they buy one of these bracelets I'm wearing as a necklace. These bracelets are from the company 4Ocean, and for every one of them that's purchased, a pound of trash is removed from the ocean. Why should you care? Because the world is full of trash, and you shouldn't be part of that. We should all take responsibility, do our part for the environment, and make my home much cleaner. In addition, Random Street Theater has paid for more than 100 trees to be planted. Comment, like, and subscribe. Support a better world for you and a better world for me. I'm Barry.